G'day! Today is day 10 of the 30 days to lose 10 kilo challenge. I weighed in this morning which is below yesterday, which is great. We're still trucking on. I've got to go to work for a bit, but I will catch you guys in a while. Right, it's 2 o'clock. I've just got back from work. I'm going to have a couple of cans of corned beef for lunch, and then we've got chicken wings for dinner. Yes. Alright, we're back. In this video, I wanted to go over my 5 steps to getting on a ketogenic diet. Now, I want to preface this with, I am not a dietitian, I'm not a doctor, I'm not even a fitness professional. I'm just a guy that found something that worked for him, which could work for you too. Just remember, the best diet or exercise regime is the one that you can stick to. So let's jump into it. Step 1. Do your research. So research what the diet is, what keto is, what it means, what happens to your body when you go into ketosis. So what to expect. So how you're going to feel, what you're going to be eating, etc. What you should and should not be consuming and eating, because that's the kind of key things to a diet, is to find out what you should and shouldn't be eating. Even if you have dietary restrictions, you can work around it. For the longest time, I thought that I couldn't do keto because I don't eat pork, but I've managed it. I know people that don't eat avocados that can still do keto. You don't have to do things the same way everybody else does. Find the foods that will work for you. How to stay on track. So plan it out for a while, stick to that, kind of research and do some planning. And find out if it's going to suit you. If you're somebody that's not really like heavy on a fat diet or anything like that, it wouldn't really suit your lifestyle, then don't do it. Find something else that'll work for you. Step 2, prep. Prepare. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to your favourite foods or your favourite restaurant, because a lot of people enjoy carbs way too much. I know me personally, my favourite food is pasta. So say goodbye to your favourite food, have it, enjoy it, relish it, because you're not going to be having it for a while. Eat something sugary. You're not going to be having sugar in a very long time either. So enjoy it. Grab a bag of Haribo. Scoff it. Just enjoy yourself. Empty your cupboards. So take out all that dry pasta and rice and canned beans and ketchup and all the sugary and carbohydratey, starchy things. Get rid of them or use them up. Plan a week in advance, use all that stuff up in the week, and then do a shop and head into it. Step 3, pre-game. So this is the days before. Go and do your food shop. Get all the food you need. Buy food that you've got for recipes that you've planned from your research. And try and keep things simple. Don't try and overcomplicate it. The easiest way to get into it, or even get out of it, is to overcomplicate it. The easiest way to get into it, keep it simple, like 3 ingredient meals. Just keep it simple, stupid. And the last bit of your pre-game should be a slight fast. So what I did was I had my last meal on normal diet, which was dinner. And then I fasted until the next day, where I had a ketogenic dinner the following day. So I fasted for almost 24 hours to set myself off on this ketogenic diet, which seemed to work for me. Step 4. The first week. In the first week, I suggest you keep your fats as high as you can, 70% of your macros or higher. Track your macros, don't worry about your calories, but keep those fats high. There is a thing called keto flu, which is basically you're dehydrated. Because you're not getting the sugars and the carbohydrates which normally hold on to water within your body, you're not holding on to water. So keep on top of your water intake, stay hydrated, because you will probably get headaches and feel naff for the first week. Step 5, which is week 2 plus. So after your first week going forward. Stay on track. Keep it going for at least the first month until you try variating things. I personally did 3 months solid strict keto, which not a lot of people do, but that was my plan. I wanted to go from one day until my birthday and then blow out for my birthday weekend, which is fine. Do what suits you, but stay on track. After about week 2 or 3, you can probably ease off on tracking your macros, because you'll generally get the gist of what you should and shouldn't be eating. The same way with any diet. Once you get into it, you know what's good and what's bad and what you should and shouldn't be eating. And as I say, calories don't really matter, because after about the first or second week, you won't be wanting the 3 meals a day. You'll be wanting 2, because the fatty foods satiate you so much. Experiment with recipes. Find keto cakes and keto muffins and stuff like that. If you're craving sweet things, find recipes that will curb those cravings. Most things can be made keto. You just got to do the research and find them, really, and get the right ingredients. Don't be disappointed by lack of performance in exercise and training. I personally took a massive drop in strength from going onto the ketogenic diet, but it's just something that you have to deal with. You have to deal with the drop in performance for the overall weight loss. Bonus tips. Tip number 1, salt your water. In the first week or 2, salt your water. So if you're feeling dehydrated, just put a pinch of salt in your water. It will help you retain the fluid in the water, and you'll feel less rubbish. It will probably help you stop getting headaches and lightheaded as well. Tip number 2, butter is your friend. It will be your best friend. Cook with it, just everything. Cook it in butter. A lot of people use ghee, which is basically butter but without the dairy. Other people use coconut oil. I'm just a fan of butter. I think anything that's cooked in butter tastes better. Number 3, consistency is key. I'm going to harp on about this for the rest of my life, but consistency is the number 1 factor whether something succeeds or not. Number 4, generally getting into ketosis, so getting your body to stop using sugars and adapt over to fats, usually takes between a week and 2 weeks. I would say around the 10-day mark, you should be into ketosis and start seeing the benefits overall. Number 5, I think, after about a month and you've gone deep into ketosis, you could be cheeky and have some carbs. I know plenty of people who have had the odd fish and chips or the odd Subway sandwich or something like that once they're deep into keto, because it's the same as getting into keto. You can get kicked out of it easier than it is to get in, but it's not going to happen from one sandwich out of a month. If you do decide to go fully off it for a weekend or a week, it will take less time to get into ketosis when you come back to it. But I would suggest generally try not to kick yourself out of it. Just enjoy yourself every now and then. If it's somebody's birthday, have a slice of cake. Just don't go overboard. Number 6, alcohol. So, alcohol's a weird one. Even if you find sugar-free alcohol, alcohol is kind of digested and processed by the liver. And in ketosis, it is your liver that creates ketones. You'll find all this out when you do your research in step 1. So, alcohol will stop your body creating ketones while it's processing the alcohol. So, in essence, don't drink alcohol because it will just stop your body creating ketones for the time that it takes to process it. Number 7, I'm not a coffee drinker and I will occasionally drink tea. I've pretty much stopped drinking tea because I like my tea sweet, etc., etc. But have a look online. If you're a coffee drinker, you can still drink coffee. Coffee is actually really good for you during the ketogenic diet, as long as you do it the right way. If you literally just Google bulletproof coffee, you're set. Sorry, you're sorted.
I don't understand.
Damn it. Number 8, coconut aminos. For those who love soy sauce, coconut aminos is basically the same thing. Get it off of Amazon. It's keto friendly and tastes exactly the same as soy sauce. And straight on to number 9, Amazon is your best friend. For those weird ingredients like erythritol and coconut flour and stuff like that, you can find them in supermarkets. It's just not that easy, especially during lockdown. Amazon, best friend. You can find all sorts of things on there, even like keto syrup, keto chocolate chips, all sorts. Just type in keto blah 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 into Amazon and you should be able to get it. Well, I hope my 5 steps helped you. Let me know in the comments if you need any more information. And I'll see you soon. Alright, it's late. I worked late. It's now almost 9 o'clock, but we've got abs to do. I've never been so knackered from laying on the floor for 10 minutes. Alright, for dinner we have chicken wings and green beans. And there's the macros. Alright, it may be almost 9:30 at night, but 10-minute walk it is. Alright, we finish day 10 at that amount of calories and macros, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good day and welcome to day 11 of the 30 days to lose 10 kilo challenge, which is 22 pounds. Today the plan is I'm going to have a little cheeky takeaway meal later on tonight. Don't worry, it will still be ketogenic. But let's bring you along for the ride. I weighed in this morning at a whopping, that was a rubbish click, which I'm chuffed at. Means we're still losing weight, still on track. We can do this. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, dinner done. Had a cheeky GBK as it's GBK, or National GBK Day. There's the macros. I didn't have any of the carbs, so we're all good for that. And now we are on 10-minute walk. Alright, I just got out of the shower, so I apologise for the poofy hair. But let's just run over today quickly. I didn't do a workout today. Instead, I decided to have a bit of a fast. So I didn't eat from dinner last night until about 3:30 today, where I had a can of corned beef, and then I had my National GBK Day dinner, which was 3 burger patties, cheese, etc. You've already seen the macros for all that. But that means we finish off day 11 at that many calories and macros. And it means that we're done for this video. I hope that the 5 steps that I spoke about earlier helped you, or could help you in the future, and I will see you on Saturday. Take care.